Let's say your OpenText CMDB is installed. All critical assets such as servers, database, clouds, endpoints, network devices are discovered and exist in CMDB. You also have 200 of your enterprise applications modeled in CMDB as topology or business service models. Now the word is out to other teams that CMDB is ready to serve. You are approached by the infra team and they want to leverage the power of CMDB. They want to run impact analysis during an incident or change process and see which other business services or critical assets could get affected due to a given asset. And they want to do it automatically and programmatically. That's what we will see today. This is Abhishek, your friendly consultant. Let's get going. So we are logged into the CMDB portal and we have the dashboard. Now I already have the CI on which I want to run the impact, and I'm going to search for it and I'm going to show you how to do it manually. And my device is called Acma device. So it's already registered in the search, and I'm going to search it and I can see it's a Windows device with a display label Acma device 139 with a global ID, which I'm going to copy for my future use. Now I would right click this and I could just with a single click see the impact that it generates when there is an impact on that. And here I can see that the impact analysis or simulation on Acme device creates a critical impact on the Exchange application as well as a demo service, which is the Exchange service. And I could change the layout to organic to make it appear from bottom to top. I could also go on the modeling tab to look at the actual service model of my business application. And this is the business application that I have in my case. I have the Acme device and other devices which are the dependent, um, which are the underlying services for this business application called Exchange application. And I have the Exchange service as the top level business service which relies on this application. Now, your business model could be small, could be large. Your CI could be part of multiple business models as well. And I could again run the impact here by clicking on this and running impact, and I get the same result, which is this is the source, critical source of the impact, as well as these are the two services which are affected by this. So this is the way to do it manually. Now let's study how to do this programmatically. I'm going to close this, and the way to test this is using the APIs. And as you would be aware, CMDB packs Swagger interface for testing the REST APIs. So if I open the Swagger interface, I want to use the impact API. That's the one to be used here. And we have the post method called impact analysis, which runs an impact analysis on a given definition. So I'm going to expand that, and I'm going to try it out. Now, when you get the response for this API, it also sends relations between the CIs. I may want this, I may not want this, so I don't want this right now. And I'm going to use my global ID here, so make it true. The body requires three objects. So the trigger CI is the only mandatory object. So I'm going to use my JSON, which is already prepared, which is this. Oh, sorry, not this, which is the trigger CI, this one. So this is the same CMDB ID for Acme device, and I want to simulate an impact with severity critical. And the properties which I want for the response JSON or the CIs for the response JSON are name, display label, and type of the CI. I could add more attributes as well. That's all I need. I just need to now execute this. So when I execute this, it gives me a curl response. So I can test it out manually using a CLI or use it in an automation. And then I get a response body with certain response headers, obviously. So I'm going to copy the response body and I'm going to open that in a JSON formatter. Okay. So we can see here we have 10 affected CIs for this, and we'll see why we have 10 here, whereas in the user interface we had 3. So what you will see here is some of the CIs are appearing with as severity minor as they got impacted, which the user interface did not present to us. Now the API is giving more data, and the ones which are critical are what we see on the portal. So this is critical, and that is the ECMA device itself. And let's see more. We have this critical, which was a business application. Let's look at the properties. This is the exchange application, uh, which was a business application, and the last is the business service, which is the demo business service. Right? You can look at the same data here as well. So these are the two critical CIs which got affected due to an impact on our ECMA device, right? So the calling application would get this JSON file, and it will have to process this JSON file to use howsoever it pleases. Now, to learn about the basics of CMDB REST APIs, have a look at this other video. I'll share the link in the description or during the end. So there we have it. We learned how to use the impact analysis API and how a third-party monitoring tool or a ticketing tool could use it to perform impact assessment on a given CI, as the OpenText CMDB is a single source of truth. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next.